hosting us here today at a lunch. It's nice as candidates and city council members that are on the run all the time. It's nice to be able to stop and get a little something to eat. I'm Amy Murray. I've been on city council since January. Just to give you a little bit about my background, I was with Procter & Gamble for 14 years. My specialty is Asian business development. So I've spent about 100 days a year in Asia working for Procter and helping to spread American companies and products overseas. After I left Procter & Gamble, I started my own consulting company, and I do work right now on helping to bring Japanese jobs to the greater Cincinnati area and to the United States. I do speak Japanese, and I also was on the neighborhood council and was the president of that organization. So I really find that it's very important that we really work with our neighborhoods as we move forward on city council. Just to tell you a little bit about what I've really been working on since on council, I think economic development is our #1 priority. We have to do what we can to keep jobs in the city of Cincinnati and to get new jobs. We've done a great job recently with Meals and coming over in Omnicare, but then we have issues always like the Chiquita, and we need to do what we can to really be attractive as a city for companies to want to stay here. From when I talk to the different companies, the #1 thing that I hear are taxes. We need to keep our taxes reasonable and low for companies to stay here and for new companies to come here. So I have voted against increasing our property taxes, and I would not vote on increasing earnings tax. Because if we increase the taxes, it's just giving companies a reason to move across the river, move to Mason, or not to come to Cincinnati in the first place. We need the tax and we need the revenue so that we can provide all the great services to the citizens of Cincinnati. The other thing that greatly concerns me, I work with the Japan American Society in Cincinnati, and the issue is CBG. With the airport right now, that is huge. And even though people may tell us that we are where we should be as far as the size airport, the size city, when companies like Toyota moved here, when other companies made decisions to move to Cincinnati, the greater Cincinnati area, it was based on the flights available out of CBG and the opportunities to go globally and to go throughout the U.S. So as far as a council member, I've been attending meetings on CBG. I think it's something we have to try and fix. We might be 15 years too late on that, but it's on my radar screen, and I think it's one thing we really need to do to help development. Second area is safety. We must be a safe city. People must feel safe being in the city of Cincinnati. I was shocked when the city manager gave us the budget proposal recently for mid-year, and out of more than 5,000 city employees, the first 44 layoffs he suggested were police officers, on-the-street patrol police officers. And for me, I certainly agree, we need to look at the police and fire budget and the whole, but I don't think laying off our first-line defenders is the right way to head initially. So I would not support laying off police and fire at this time. The other thing is we really need to work with our neighborhoods. Having been on the Hyde Park Neighborhood Council, I know how important it is as far as what the neighborhoods do. I feel like they are free volunteers working for the city. When we have issues, we go to the neighborhoods and they let us know, this is what's going on, this is why we want this zoning or don't want this development. It's so important that we listen to those leaders. I've always tried to make a connection between the neighborhood and council. When I first arrived here, someone had said, hey, we're so glad you're here, Anne Murray. And that's the singer, Anne Murray. But when you're voting on election day, if you think of Amy Murray or Anne Murray, any of those will do. I don't sing at all. But would certainly appreciate you remembering Murray, whether it's Anne or Amy. And I look forward to answering your questions later on. And thank you so much for having us here today. Thank you.